Hello, welcome back to the Five Nights at Freddy's World of Writing. As we approach the end of the year, we would like to celebrate all that has happened in the past year with one last FNAF 60 video. Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 2020 Rewind, where we recap everything that happened in the past year, FNAF 60 style. January saw the addition of Toy Bonnie to Five Nights at Freddy's AR, and February saw the addition of Toy Freddy to the roster, here to bring Valentine's Day joy to one and all. We also got some concept merch from McFarlane Toys, featuring new building sets of Freddy, the gang, and more. For March, Fetch was finally released, Mangle joined the FNAF AR roster, and Shamrock Freddy came in to give us some well-deserved St. Patrick's Day cheer. Meanwhile, the Wizards got their long-overdue representation in merch form. Sister Location got a remastered port, and the Twisted Ones graphic novel just got announced. Most importantly, March was also the first time we got a good look at Montgomery Gator, an original character debuting in the brand new Security Breach game that has yet to be released yet. In April, we got our very first FNAF merchandise from Cloak, and our very first look at the Survive the Night FNAF-themed board game. Meanwhile, Freddy Frostbear returned to FNAF AR for a brief revival, before Illumix revealed Chocolate Bonnie and Easter Bunny for their Easter event. This was also the month when the infamous Funko merch leaks happened, back when we thought the title of Security Breach was going to be Pizzaplex. On the bright side, Ultimate Custom Night was released on mobile, and we got the announcement of Fazbear Frights 6 and 7. In May, 1:35 AM was released. This was also the month that we got the confirmation of the title of the newest FNAF game, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. In addition to that, we also got the FNAF AR Arcade Mayhem event, featuring the likes of VR Toy Freddy, High School Toy Chica, System Era Toy Bonnie, and last but certainly not least, a character this time, 8-Bit Baby. Help Wanted was also ported for the Nintendo Switch, opening the gateway to a lot more FNAF fans to play this game. June gave us our very first look at Security Breach Vanny, without us even knowing, featuring a teaser of a blonde security guard at Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex, which we originally thought was going to be the protagonist of the game. From FNAF AR, we got the launch of a brand new merch store alongside a new event, the Wasteland event, introducing Radioactive Foxy and Toxic Springtrap. Sadly, this event did not last to the end of the month, as Illumix had to make way for the 4th of July event, kicking off in June with Firework Freddy. This month, we also got a good look at some FNAF costumes, as well as a very good look at the finalized cover of the Twisted Ones graphic novel. July kicked off with the addition of Liberty Chica to the FNAF AR roster for the 4th of July event. We also got the long-awaited Oculus Quest port for Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. In book news, we got the confirmation for Fazbear Frights 8 and 9, as well as the news of a potential FNAF cookbook. Remember all of the voice listings for Security Breach on ScottsVoices.com account? That was also July. Quite the eventful month, but we're not done yet. Later that month, we got our very first skin for the Sizzling Summer event on FNAF AR, Flamethrower Endo. In August, Illumix continued the Sizzling Summer event, introducing Broiler Baby, Scorched Chica, and Flaming Springtrap. They also made some Arcade Mayhem merch that you could purchase during the summer. Meanwhile, Scott released 2 unused teasers for Security Breach, which weren't utilized because of the Funko leaks that happened before. We also got a teaser of Vanny on Scott Games, wearing her full suit in all of her majestic glory. Rumor has it this image lingers onto today. This was also the month we got our first look at the official FNAF coloring book, as well as a preview of the Twisted Ones graphic novel. Arguably most importantly, this was the month we first heard of the Fazbear Fanverse initiative, featuring games such as Five Nights at Candy's 4, Pop Goes Evergreen, One Night at Flumpty's 3, The Joy of Creation Ignited Collection, and FNAF Plus, a reimagining and remaster of the original FNAF game. These all sound like amazing projects and I can't wait to check them out. At the very end of the month, we go back to FNAF AR to find Ballora added to the roster of the FNAF AR catalog, being the first full-fledged character to be added to the game since March. Well, 8-Bit Baby doesn't really count, does she? Big news for September! The very first teaser trailer that we got for Security Breach was released on the PlayStation 5 Showcased event. In AR news, Ringmaster Foxy, Magician Mangle, and Clown Springtrap make their way into the Dark Circus event. In addition to that, Flaming Springtrap, Chocolate Bonnie, Freddy Frostbear, Toy Freddy, and Mangle made a return, giving everyone a second chance at defeating them if they didn't the first time round. Of course, continuing with the trend, we've got new Funko leaks this month, specifically an Easter set to release Easter 2021, and an actual announcement for a Freddy Frostbear plush by YouTuber Puppet Steve. The previously leaked board game was finally given a preview, and we got the news for FNAF-themed slime barrels. Time for October, the spookiest time of the year. For FNAF AR's Halloween event, Illumix released Jacko Bonnie, Jacko Chica, Katrina Toy Chica, and the most anticipated of all, Plush Trap. This time with brand new state-of-the-art mixed reality technology. Earlier that month, Illumix also re-released Radioactive Foxy, Toxic String Trap, 8-Bit Baby, Broiler Baby, and Shamrock Freddy for those who haven't already gotten a chance to add them to their personal roster. In other news, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted and One Night at Flumpty's have been released on mobile, which is frankly pretty cool. Moving on to November when Funko releases extremely important information about Security Breach again. This time, 2 collectible statues, one of Vanny and Vanessa, and the other featuring Glamrock Freddy and a child named Gregory. Now back to FNAF AR, this time with their Haunted Forest event, featuring Woodland Toy Freddy, Boulder Toy Bonnie, and Swamp Balloon Boy. For December, MatPat hosted a charity stream featuring a brand new modified version of Ultimate Custom Night, and we also got the news that Curse of Dreadbear will be hitting consoles pretty soon. Sanshi announced the return of their Five Nights at Freddy's merchandise, specifically name-checking Freddy and Golden Freddy plushies. And now, for one last time, back to Five Nights at Freddy's AR. Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's Winter Wonderland, featuring a Freddy Frostbear skin, known as Black Eyes Frostbear, Arctic Ballora, and Frostbite Balloon Boy, who looks extremely creepy. At the end of the year, we also got a brand new character to come with the event. This time, Golden Freddy, the very last boss for FNAF AR in 2020. Lastly, for Christmas Day, Illumix decided to release Frost Trap, an icy-looking plush trap complete with an entire redecorated set. This is pretty much everything that happened in the past year. If I missed anything, and I'm pretty sure I did, please leave them in the comments below. And before the end of the year, I would like to thank everyone for the immense support on the channel. 300 subscribers, who would have thought? Hopefully we will be able to make some fresh new content for you next year. But for now, we at the Five Nights at Freddy's World of Writing team would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy 2021.